Hi, welcome to Introductions to TradingView. Today's video, what I'm going to share with you is how to set up and how to sign up for the trading account, how to use the software, how to set up a stock portfolio, and also how to use the trading tools. So follow me and I will show you how to do it. Welcome back to the TradingView introductory video. Now, first thing you need to do is go on to your Chrome, type in TradingView, and that should take you to this screen. Now, there are a couple of things. If you haven't set up an account before, please do a join in for free. It will take you through a couple of steps. It's very easy. Fill in your details, put in your username, and then click you read all the privacy and make sure that you're not a robot. Once you sign up, there will be an email sent to your site, and it will show you what to do. Now, for me, because I already set up the account, so I will use my existing account, and I will do this very quickly. So that way we can then get started. Oops, sometimes it's like this. For getting emails, got so many of them. Once you get into it, you will have a basic screen. Now, I'm going to go through this very quickly with you. Please do watch this video again if you need to. It's quite easy. You will get hand of it. It's actually very intuitive. It's very simple. I wish they have this software like 10-20 years ago. I mean, I used to pay $1 million worth of fees for just accessing the data and software. So now you basically got this for free. So it's really impressive. First thing first, on the right hand side, you got a thing called ideas. Now, people actually come up with you can follow different offers. You can also look at different type of asset class, different type of technical analysis. The harmonic is actually a what do you call that? Timing patterns. You got chart pattern, technical indicators, wave analysis, Elliott wave. If you like to study Elliott wave, Gann is another great trader. So they are the different ideas. Now there's a lot of information and lots of different techniques. I mean, some swear by it, some don't use it at all. It depends on what you want to do and how you want to trade. So don't go too crazy with it. Just get the basic first. Now, because we're in a free sign up mode, you can't really create a chart yet. So you have to basically, if you want to create a new list, you have to pay for it. I mean, for now, I highly recommend it. You just have a go at the software, get comfortable with it. And if you like it, then go ahead and sign up. But if not, just play with it for now. Just get used to it. It's just another things you need to learn. Just remember, like driving. You used to drive, remember all those bits and pieces you need to do. It's the same thing. So for now, just started with the basic. What I'm going to show you today is just how to get a chart first, put some indicator on, and do some basic analysis. We can then go into more details in the other series of videos. Okay. So first thing first, once you log in, also this is where you go basically if you want to get out. Okay, and you can actually have people publish ideas and so forth. You can follow other people. I do believe that sometimes it's good to do your own analysis based on your own trading system first before following someone else. Other people's analysis may not be correct, and also you want to test your system. So just have a go at your own system. Okay. Now, first thing first, since I'm in Australia at the moment, I will look at AMP. So what you need to do is go into the tab here, type in AMP. Now that would pop up with a list of stocks. As you can see, AMP is on top because since we are Australia, we're going to click on that. They do have other one, but click on AMP for now, and we'll give you a stocks, the list. Now, as you can see, this stock sitting at $2. Market cap is $6 billion. It's not too bad. They got a 6.6% dividend yield. So this is the basic chart. Now, most brokerage firm will give you those simple charts. I prefer to use the full feature. So what I will do then, I will go into the full feature chart. I will click on it, and it will open another tab. Now, I set up my indicator already. I use exponential moving average. They are a good way to see whether the market is trending up or down, and also depends on what type of things you do. So if you were to add indicator, so let me delete all this for you so that you can see how I do it. So this is your basic chart. Now we are at this is the weekly chart, so I'll go back to my daily charts. this is the daily chart, as you can see. So you go in here to change all those things. It's quite simple. You can even do minutes, depends what you're doing, even month. So if you want to look at the long term trends, I would usually use weekly. Short term, I would use daily. Just depends on your trading plans and your style, and also how much risk you want to take. Okay, so very important stuff. So I will stick with daily chart for now. And if we want to add the indicators, we just go here, add the indicators. So we can go to moving average first. That's the basic one. There are a whole bunch of indicators you could use. So this is why I'm saying to you, choose the indicator that work for you. Moving average works. So just using those basic ones. So I will choose the exponential one first. Now that's my first one. I need to then go into this little wheelie thing, change it to 10 because we're doing 10 days. So because it's 5 days per week, so 10 days give us a half 2 weeks and 2 weeks data. So that's what I would do. I'll click on it. Now I also want to add another one because I want to see the longer trend. So I will add another indicator, which is the moving average again. I will then go to moving average exponential, and I will then find the 10. Oops, the 9 one. Sorry. I would then change to 30. Now 30 days is 6 weeks, so that gives us a longer trend, and it will give us a decent view of what's happening. Okay. Now, if you don't know what is the moving average, basically it's a very simple tool. You're looking at the price action for the last 10 or 30 days. I chose those one. Every time you add a new day on, you take away one, so you average what's happening. So this is my moving average for the last 10 and 30s. Now, in technical analysis, we often talk about this very basic stuff. If the bar is above the moving average, that's a buy. If it's below, it's a sell. That makes sense, right? Because it's a trend following indicator. So this is what I got now. So I got a trend nicely coming down. If I actually scroll to using my little wheelie thing to scroll my charts, as you can see, I can actually consolidate the charts all the way back to probably 90. Oh, for this one only 2020. But if you want to see further, what I would do is change it to daily to weekly. That will give you a hell lot more details. I still remember trading this stock back in 1997 actually, when it first came out. If you were with a certain broker, you could have bought this stock at 21 bucks. Straight away the stock went up to 40. Everybody was happy. Everyone doubled their money basically. So since then, AMP has dropped back down quite dramatically, as you can see, from $40 now sitting at $2.16 at the moment. So I'm gonna go back to the daily chart for now. So if we were to look at this, and if we were to do some analysis on it, we can see where the market's going. Depends on what type of methodology you use. So you can actually set up the trend lines if you need to, the trading zone, resistance lines, all those things that you can do. I am looking at this in a way that the last couple of days, probably there will be a crossover soon for the AMP stocks, but we got to see what's going on. Okay, so Australia at the moment still going through the banking commission, the Royal Commission. So AMP still not out from that yet. So there may be some bad news still coming. The economy, we are cutting interest rate as of today, which is 2nd of July. So we're actually cutting again. So there may be a lot more room for different stocks to move forward. But this is the first steps to set up your charts. Okay, so indicator. Setting up the chart, being able to play with the different dates. You can even do a couple of things. I want to show you pretty cool. You can take a picture of it. So for example, you like what's happening, you can actually take a snapshot of that. So if you do alter save, you can actually save this image, and they can download it and do whatever you want with it. You can share it. So that's one good thing about it. Now the other thing is really cool with this chart. If I right click it, I can actually do trades. For example, if I believe that this stock is going a certain place, I can actually set an order to buy. So that will remind me. You can create new orders. So for example, I would create a new order, click on this, and I don't know whether this free version will allow you to do it, but if not, we can actually try this one. Do a buy order, and it will actually give you those things. But for some reason, in the free demo, it doesn't have it, so it doesn't really matter. What else can we do? We can actually color do the different theme if you want to. If you want to, I prefer light color because it's easy to see the different colors here. A friend of mine love to use the dark one because it looks more professional. But this really depends on what you do. You can right click it to change it, the color theme. So go back to the normal. You can actually stretch the charts if you want to see the bigger picture because sometimes it's a bit hard. Now, one of the things that I really like to do is change it to logarithms because it stretch the chart up a bit better, give you a better look at, especially when the price is actually bunching up. So this is how we do it. It's not too crazy. So you can actually click on the X, get back out to the main screen. Now, on the right hand side, as you can see, give you the AMP, the financial information, the daily range, the weekly range, people what the technical analysis said, buy or sell. Please do your own analysis, don't rely on other people. I mean, this is not how you go about doing things. Nobody will give you a free lunch, so why do you expect one? If you want to get more information here, you can actually click on it. So on the daily chart, it say buy. Let's go to the weekly chart. It say sell. See, monthly chart, it's also sell. So in the long term, it's actually saying to sell. But guys, really, you don't know. Well, when I say guys, I mean ladies and gents. Really, if you look at this chart, it's nowhere close to finish. So if I change my view, for example, I'll scroll it down a bit more. We are trending down. We're still trending down. If I was to draw a trend line from here at this point, because it was quite significant since last year, and I just draw it down here, you can see that we're still trending down. If I extend that trend from the top, we're still not finished yet. So if I draw another one from here, very top point to this low, as you can see that it's not even finished yet. So, but I'm not going to do this one because it's just going to be complicated. I would go into weekly chart to do this because that will give you a clear trend. So if I was to draw a line, I would draw from this point to this point. As you can see, still the trend is trending down. So in a long term, I mean, based on technical analysis, this is not a goal yet. So that's the very basic technical analysis you can do. You don't need to do some fancy stuff yet. At least you can do some basic, set up the charts, have a go at it, get a view of the software. That's more important. Now, in the next video that I will show you, I will go into more detail on how to use other indicators, play with different things. I can even show you how to go about doing algorithms so that you can actually use it to trade. You can back test it. So there's a whole bunch of things down here. You can test it out. So it's actually quite cool. This is a really cool software. So until next time, I will speak to you. And please, if you like the video, share it, like it, and subscribe. Speak to you soon.